yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Tory Lanez needing your help with some new music. Crunchy Black on Tory Lanez, Lil Yachty almost sunk his ship, and Drake getting pissed both on and off. Again, thanks for, you like, what? Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. If this is your first time to the channel, you done lucked up this time. Yo, hit the sub button, pull up a seat, sit back, and relax. If you just finished eating, go on and wash them dishes while I hit you with this info. Your lady may not say it, but she gonna love you a little bit more for that. Hey, yo, the notification bell lets you know when we drop another vid, so go on and touch that and hit the thumbs up button if we did something right for today. Hey, yo, it'll be a good deed for the week. If you see us in the comment section, we appreciate you being bold enough to grab a mic. Now, coming out the gate swinging is Tory Lanez, who is preparing to drop some new music but is undecided as to when that new music should hit the streets. Your boy came through on the gram and said, quote, "To my real Umbrella fans, I got a question. Would y'all want a new capsule of music from me on Halloween or Thanksgiving? Put a pumpkin for Halloween and put a turkey for Thanksgiving. Also, in a capsule, would you like it to have a more R&B or rap kind of feel? Tell me below in the comments below." Close quote. So your boy's either trying to drop something in your Halloween basket or he's expecting to have a seat at the table on Thanksgiving. Either way, your boy's coming through, and on top of all that, when he shows up, he's gonna be either serenading you with some sing-songy R&B lovey-dovey type track or some bass thumping, treble hitting rap type track. Now, the beauty here is the options. Your boy can flip back and forth if he so desires. And I'm always a fan of options. Just don't give me too many options. Then I gotta do all this thinking. You see what I'm saying? Now, someone also came through and asked Tory if it was possible to get that Quarantine Live podcast back up and running. And Tory responded to that request saying, quote, "Do y'all actually want that ish?" with the inquisitive emoji. Now, I guess, if he wants to rebuild his brand and career, it would be in his best interest to get that going again. But we'll have to wait and see what the verdict is on that. Now, it's safe to assume, right, that Crunchy Black of 3-6 Mafia would set flames to Quarantine Radio along with Tory Lanez. And you like, you kidding me, right? No, I'm not kidding. This is not a drill. When asked his opinion on Tory Lanez, your boy was ready to drop Tory into his own personal lake of torments when he said, quote, "I don't give a F about Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez ain't ish. I F with Megan Thee Stallion all the way. I ain't no sucker behind Ninja. I don't give a F who he F with. I don't give a F who got his back. I F with Megan Thee Stallion. That's my girl. I F with her and I'm rolling with her. If he been charged, way to go, sucker behind Ninja. And I mean that." Close quote. Now, Black was read the list of Tory's charges and your boy got real tight and added, quote, "Only a sucker would shoot a girl. A real ninja would try to F or get some money out of that girl. So he's a sucker and he needs to be locked up. I don't know what the rest of these ninjas saying because they scared to say what I'm saying." Then, close quote, then your boy Crunchy went next level hatred on some, quote, "I'ma send somebody to F him in jail. Somebody gonna get that booty in the jail, Tory. They gonna take that behind happily." Close quote. Yo, yo, one of the scariest things I've heard in a minute. Yo, if I was Tory, I'd stop with all the bull-ish and the videos and the quarantine radios, and I would be fasting and praying and apologizing profusely. But I mean, this is all assuming that he did it, right? Which she said, ain't no mistake about it. He did it. You know what I mean? But you know how it is. If the glove don't fit, you must quit. Whatever, right? Now, if you need a good friend, you probably should ask Lil Yachty how to make them. Lil Yachty was on a phone call with his boy when he began making a statement about copping a new crib, talking about he ain't want no neighbors next door. Yeah, I get it. But then Yachty decided to show his mans the crib. Yo, take a look.
Look, bro. It's the point I'm making to all the small time cats. It's a different ball game. It's not the same arena. You feel me? It ain't the look, bro. And I used to look, bro, and we don't do the whole look. Oh, rent on the first. We don't do the whole like this. You know, the whole yo. I gotta pay on the first rent, whatever the case may be. I ain't seen rent since. And this is my house. Like, I own this house. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my bad. And on the 28th, I actually bought a house next door. What? Yeah. I didn't want no neighbors. I'm gonna show you. Nah, I already got the contract.
Knock it off. No, don't show that. Don't show that. Say that for that's
okay.
You don't even gotta do that right now.
All right. Yo, before you go,
his boy damn near jumped out in concern, telling Yachty, yo, don't do that. Save it for later. When he really meant, Ninja, are you crazy? You almost gave away your location shining like that. What's wrong with you? Haven't you learned anything from what you call it? I gotta hold your hand through this? Don't post your location, damn it. Get off the phone. I mean, I'm sure that's what his man was saying on the inside. I feel like Insta Live was a way for people to expose thoughts and feelings and info that they were never meant to share. Like, it was made for the impetuous. You know what I'm saying? You like impetuous? Yeah. Look it up. Instagram Live was made for the impetuous. And speaking of impetuous, right, Lil Yachty is getting sued by a fan for his impetuousness, if that's a word. If it ain't, I just made it one. You know what I'm saying? On some Jesse Jackson type ish. Now, a man by the name of Jimmy Quivak was at a Rolling Loud music festival in December of 2019 when he accidentally bumped into a member of Lil Yachty's crew. And I saw the video, okay? Here's my thing. If you're one person and you see a crew of dudes, right, there's a high probability that you are not going to purposefully bump into one of them dudes if there's a million of them. Now, Quivik states that after he bumped into the member of Yachty's crew, Yachty hit him in the nose and the rest of the crew kicked and stomped him. Incredible. Was a one-on-one too fair of a fight? Especially when the dude was like, yo, it ain't even like that. This is what the dude is saying in the video. It ain't even like that. Now, despite the video, Yachty's team claims that Quivik was the aggressor, and they also claim that he pushed Yachty first. Quivik is suing for assault and battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress. I hate when people get jumped. Look, if someone don't want no smoke, then you won that one. And if they want you one-on-one, you could grant it, unless you're not trying to look all uncivilized. I get it. If you gotta resort to a jumping, it's safe to assume that you probably thought your man couldn't handle it on his own. And if I'm wrong, let him handle it. Unless the dude is like, yo, I'll take all of y'all on at the same time. Then you're dealing with a real problem. It's best that you go home. You and 3 other people ain't jumping Mike Tyson. And he'll talk crazy, and you'll just keep it moving. You know why you'll keep it moving? Because you're not sure you and your boys will be able to handle Mike Tyson. You can lie to yourself all you want. But, I ain't scared of Mike Tyson. Under which circumstance, I would deduce that you're a fool. And finally, what would you do, right, if your second stimulus check came in the mail, and when you went to go and get it and retrieve it, you found your neighbor pissing on the check? Would you be upset? Would you still embrace the stimulus check, or would you shake off the urine and accept it for what it is? Would you get rid of it, or would you accept it? You like Celeb. Stop being disgusting. Drive home the story. Gladly. T.I. has confirmed a bizarre rumor that one of his friends urinated on the human stimulus package, Drake. I know, I'm pissed. I had to tell you. Someone named Cap, who happened to be killed in a prison fight later on, tinkled on Drake during an event in LA. Now, I'm not sure whether his death had anything to do with the pee, but I think it's significant to note. Apparently, T.I. stated in the song concerning his boy, quote, so drunk in LA, end up pissing on Drake, ish, F it, that's still my brother since back in the trap house. I don't know how that rhymed, but I'm assuming in the song it did. Now, apparently, this same story was rapped about by Meek Mill back in the day. Now, the way the story plays out, folks were at a private screening of Takers, and Cap, the guy, the pisser, who was intoxicated, urinated on himself with some of the pee splashing onto the stimulus check, who then got up from his seat, shouted "Father Mucker," and then he left. Needless to say, Drake was pissed off. Now, another media personality at the time by the name of Julia Beverly stated, quote, "So I was asked to clarify that the alleged pee incident was like unintentional splatter, LOL, not a golden shower. He was just really drunk," close quote. Incredible. Needless to say, right, Drake, as you could have guessed, no longer follows T.I. on Instagram. Hopefully, the two could talk out the situation. However, I can't imagine apologies not being showered on to Drake. And yo, let us know what you think. How pissed would you be if your boy brought up an old story like that? That baby got what was coming to him last time I got pissed on. And don't you need a friend like Lil Yachty's boy? Yo, let us know what you think about these stories. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.